What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stat Street Sports channel. Here to bring you an NFL trade prediction video on Cleveland Browns veteran pass rusher Za'Darius Smith. I believe he'll be traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by the NFL trade deadline. Now, let's get into why, guys. So, first off, if you didn't know, the Cleveland Browns head into this week's matchup versus the Bengals. They are 1-5, and most likely they'll be 1-6. I have the Bengals, even though they're not clicking in the best way possible either. Burrow looking good, the team overall looking pretty decent. I think they should come away with the W versus this Browns team who is struggling badly. And this Browns team will probably look different next year. Some of the guys there on this team this year I think will be going via the trade deadline. I have a video coming on Greg Newsome. You have some more guys in the mix as well, but I think Greg Newsome and a pass rusher, a very good pass rusher, and Za'Darius Smith will be on the move for this Browns team, which is in shambles. Stefanski could be gone this offseason as well. So, as I said, a bunch of things could be happening this offseason and also this trade deadline for the Browns. But, I think Za'Darius Smith, 32-year-old veteran pass rusher, who's been good this year overall, but as of right now, he's more of a run stopper than a pass rusher. I think he will do wonders for this Buccaneers team. And now, look, I know my Falcons fans gonna come and attack me. I hate getting other teams in our division better too, but you got to be honest. This is a non-biased channel, an unbiased channel, and I think he will fit perfectly for this Buccaneers squad, who I think needs a nice veteran pass rusher, a nice veteran edge guy, to go along with Hall and Tryon and Diaby. They're all fairly young for the most part. But they're all playing pretty solid, but they're not playing that good. The rush defense for the Bucs isn't the greatest, but it is led by Vita Vea, who is the anchor of that front seven, especially the front four. Then you have the pass rush isn't that great either. So you have a bunch of options, alternative options. If I am wrong about Za'Darius Smith being traded to the Bucs, you have my Falcons, who makes sense. I think we have our quota on veteran pass rushers as far as that age in the 30-plus range. We have Matthew Judon already traded for him. I wouldn't be against trading for Smith, but I'm kind of cool on that. If I'm the Falcons and Raheem Morris, I will focus our attention on getting a guy like Azeez Al-Jalaari from the Giants rather than another veteran pass rusher that's 30-plus years old. As I said, the Falcons and the Bucs both struggle in pass rush. And as I said, Smith isn't the best at that right now. Better run stopper, and both teams could use that because our defense is a Swiss cheese as well. That being my Falcons in the front seven, but I think he fits better with the Bucs and their scheme and their system. And I think Ojulari fits better with us personally. But I can see it going either way. You have also the threat of the Lions, who, as we all know, lost their best defensive player in Aiden Hutchinson last week. Nasty, gruesome injury. But I think they might go big game hunting and going to get Hassan Reddick maybe on like the rest of the season on a half season deal. He hasn't played yet, so we'll see how healthy he is, how rusty he is if he is moved. But I think the Lions might go for the bigger name there. So as I said, I have videos on all those stuff coming up soon. But I do have a video on Greg Newsome coming. I do have a video on Al-Jalaari and also on Reddick. But as I said, I think Za'Darius Smith to me makes the most sense for the Bucs or any contending team that needs the help. But like I said, I think the Bucs are the best remaining option right now, with follow suit by the Falcons and the Lions as the top three options. So any pass rusher you see right now that's rumored to be available, you're going to see those same three teams: Bucs, Lions, and Falcons, all in the mix for all these pass rushers, being young, veteran, projects. It don't matter. We all need them. But now going to the Browns, I think their main goal this trade deadline is just to get assets back, plain and simple. They can't get off Watson. That contract is a mess. But you can, get rid of guys, like not get rid of, but swap out guys for Smith, Za'Darius Smith. Swap out guys for who I said earlier, Newsome, swap out guys. They already traded Cooper, so Cooper didn't go for crazy amount of value, but he got some back, and you can add on by trading on Smith, Newsome, and even more guys as well. I think Nick Chubb kind of too early, so I think you're gonna miss out on the window to trade him. Hasn't played yet, just got cleared to play. Started by practicing, not ready yet, so I'm not sure if he's playing during the Bengals matchup, but he definitely didn't play last week. I think I don't remember seeing him play at all. So he's gonna miss the window, in my opinion, to play, but maybe during the summer. I think he's a free agent, if I'm not mistaken. I think he might be a free agent. But yeah, so either way, this Browns team, I believe, will look different. And I've been saying, I was saying before it got popular that the Browns will probably go a quarterback in this year's draft class. I love Shador Sanders in that Browns scheme, but like I said, Kevin Stefanski might probably or might not be there, so we don't know who the OC or the head coach will be. So it's kind of tough to call it right now. But I'm all in on the Browns going the quarterback, and then I'll just say cut ties with Watson, dog. Like I know the cap hit is going to be disgusting. I know, but he's going to get paid regardless, and he's holding the team back. And and even when he has played well, which is in small spurts, he has looked pretty good in certain times. The team just couldn't rally around him, So the small times he has played well, the team couldn't do nothing, and overall, when the team normally, when the team is doing well, he can't step up and play well. So it's just a mess right now, in Cleveland, and I think they're gonna go young, and I would say, like I said, just cut Deshaun Watson, trade Myles Garrett. He's getting older. He'll fetch you a crazy value. So I think probably during summer that could be a possibility because having Myles Garrett there, it's cool if you want to say. I guess you can keep him, but doing best for him, his career, and doing best for the organization. Myles Garrett, just trade the farm, trade the house, trade everybody. Everyone that gives you value, trade them. So and that's just I think what the Browns should be doing. But as far as Za'Darius Smith goes, um, the Niners you can throw in as a super dark horse option. I have a video on them and their possible connection to Hassan Reddick. Also, I think they will be in the hunt for a pass rusher. Their pass rush hasn't been great, and you have seen. Excuse me, my voice going out on me. You have seen other contending teams load up, being the Jets. They're not looking like contenders now, but they might just start to change. We'll see what the Devontae Adams effect does to their team and to their offense. And also the Buffalo Bills, who's looking like a scary team. I know they haven't played great as of late, but I think when it's all said and done, the Bills will be probably top 4, top 5 team in the NFL. With that being the case, you're gonna have to load up on NFC as well. So Falcons, Eagles, Lions, Niners, the Vikings, maybe. We'll see. They might come up with something crazy. You never know. But these teams will have to load up to match what the Bills and Chiefs are doing, or other teams as well, because when the playoff times come, when the Super Bowl comes, you can't add players, obviously. So I think we're gonna see these teams, someone maybe unexpected go after Hassan Reddick, and that might make the dominoes fall differently for guys like Smith, Za'Darius Smith, guys like Ojulari, and the list goes on. I think Christian Kirk, I have a video. I have a video in the tuck on Christian Kirk. There's no real news on it yet, but I think I'm gonna jump the gun a little early on Christian Kirk news. I think that could be coming, especially if they lose to New England, which is very possible, very very possible. They could lose to New England in London this Sunday. I think a lot of guys could be moved on from. Teams could be aggressive, trying to get better, trying to get pieces, trying to, as I said, have an arms race, match the arms race, or even just come close to matching the Bills and the Jets. And we're gonna see how other teams react in the oncoming days. Trade deadline is November 5th, so I do expect it to get crazy. This year might be one of the better ones. And I have a list of notes. I have about 30 names on potential trade candidates at the trade deadline. Let's gotta see what happens and stuff like that. But I think names could shake. Obviously, all of them won't be moved, but we could see 7 to 10 move around the trade deadline. But that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.